Hey guys, look, I'm in a new location. And it is super top secret. And by super top secret, I mean I used to sit over there, and now I'm sitting over here. Woo! Yeah, don't tell anyone. Shh. So anyway, the fall TV season is winding down right now, and you know what that means. A new generation of OTPs has officially risen. And yes, I realize it's kind of an oxymoron to have multiple one-true pairings, but are you honestly going to sit there and tell me you can pick between Sidrian and Fortress? I mean, I know I could, but it was the best example I could think of on such a short notice. So my current OTP right now that I am absolutely, completely obsessed with is Hayley and Elijah from the originals. Now, about a week ago, I was scrolling around the originals tag on Tumblr looking for some good Hayley and Elijah blogs to follow when I was reminded of how fickle the world of shipping is. For every 10 people who like the ship, there's always that one person who says they will absolutely stab themselves in the kidney if they have to see one more second of this character and that character having eye sex with each other on screen. And for those of you who don't know what I mean by eye sex, I suggest you don't try Googling it. Ever. So there I was, happily clicking through the tag when BAM! Hate posts. Now granted, they aren't exactly the most subtle ship in the world, but isn't that the whole point of ships in the first place? If they were too subtle, no one would picture them together except that creepy guy who smells like bologna and your 85-year-old grandma Bertha. However, when people start saying that Hayley and Elijah's relationship feels forced and pushed upon us by the writers, I feel it is my job, nay, my duty, to defend my babies and give you guys all the reasons why this ship shouldn't be sunk. Reason number 1. They complement each other nicely. You know that little term, opposites attract? Yeah, it definitely applies to Hayley and Elijah. In theory, they shouldn't even get along or like each other, or at least in Elijah's case, they should be nothing more than civilly cordial to each other. But ever since he vowed to protect her in the first episode, they've been connected in a way that I don't think either of them has felt in a long time, maybe ever. Which brings me to my next point, too. They care about each other. Every time something happens to Hayley, which, let's be honest, is pretty frequent, Elijah goes squirrel monkey crazy trying to protect her. And not only was Hayley truly hurt when she thought Elijah abandoned her, but she didn't leave his side after Claus bit him and the hallucinations kicked in. When the show first started out, I think a lot of people didn't like Hayley, and they kind of thought she was just going to be dead weight. I mean, I know I, for one, thought Elijah was just going to protect her because of the baby, but I think the last few episodes have definitely showed that he thinks a lot more of her as more than just his brother's baby mama, and I think she really cares about him, too. Reason number 3, they need each other. He's an original vampire who technically can't be killed, and she's a kick-butt independent werewolf who don't need no man, as evidenced by the slap she laid on him in episode 5, I want to say. Technically, they shouldn't need each other, but they do. It was Elijah's promise to take care of her that made his family look after her when he was, indisposed, shall we say. And now Hayley seems to be truly as much part of the family as anyone else. And let's not forget about that big ol' hug she gave Elijah after he found her in the woods when she escaped from Tyler's greedy clutches. Reason number 4, the chemistry, of course. All those anti-shippers keep ranting about how their relationship feels forced and Elijah could have chemistry with anyone. But I swear there have been times where I have to go and check my TV after watching to make sure it didn't overheat from all the sexual tension between those two. Woo! And let's not forget those 2 little words that get any Elijah shipper's heart racing. Pool scene. Yeah, I rest my case. Alright, so those are just a few of the many, many reasons why Hayley and Elijah are currently one of my favorite ships on TV. Obviously, everyone is entitled to their own opinion, and I have no problem with those people who calmly and rationally explain why they don't like Elijah. It's when someone starts blindly hating a ship that I go into mama bear crazy protective mode. In fact, in all fairness, I'll even admit that Hayley and Elijah have one of the worst shipper names I've ever heard of. Elijah, I mean, it sounds like a noise you make when you're vomiting some serious projectile. Elijah! Anyway, thanks for watching, and if you haven't checked out the originals, I highly suggest you do. It is so seriously addictive, and maybe you'll even end up shipping Elijah like I do. So it airs Tuesdays on the CW at 8 o'clock. Be there or be square. Seriously, watch it. And thank you again for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Tell me if you watch the originals. Do you like Elijah? Do you not like Elijah? Alright, thank you for watching. Bye!